Davi, as an account manager handling LatAm, what are the most interesting factors operators consider when choosing a platform partner in this region?
Well, that's a really interesting question because at the end of the day, we're talking about service. So basically, when you have customers and you gain their trust, it's definitely simple. Of course, when we are talking about rates, all that, we need to decline some factors because of that situation that do want to build like a really competitive play in this one. For example, for us in Brazil. And at the end of the day, it's about trust that you gain with your customers, and of course, the service that you're giving to them. Basically, that.
And from your perspective, what technical and operational adaptations made the biggest impact when building gaming content for LatAm users?
Of course, you know that right now the AI is something it's basically 90% of what we're doing at the moment. So basically, you have those tools, technological tools, and you combine that with the customer service that we have. For example, we have a customer service for 7 languages at the moment. So basically, we're trying to fill all those spots that we have at the post. That's what I think about that.
And with QTech Games expanding its footprint in LatAm, what strategies have been most effective in its ranking operator relationships and branding market penetration?
Okay, something that we are now developing well is like QTech Hybrid solution. Basically, it's a new tool that we have with the customers. They want to play on the retail business. They need to bring the QR code from the pole. And basically what they can do is they can take the session from the computer. That's one of the tools that we are now implementing here on LatAm. Actually, we won some awards in Africa 2 weeks ago. And now that we have been developed in the industry, where it might get that time. Besides,
As competition heats up in this region, what bold moves with QTech Games make to stay ahead and redefine its presence in LatAm?
you know that that's a really good question because at the end of the day, we as aggregators, basically all the aggregators, they have the same product. See, it's the same of you can talk direct players, you will see that. Basically, what we're doing is, of course, that he's 34 minutes. We need to gain the trust of the customers. That's something essential, guys. That's something that we as a company, we do. Not even with our upper management, we do that every single employee from the company. And that's something that we are trying to implement it here all the time. Of course, you know that there will be a lot of situations like rates, like some features that we have, for example, in Upper Lobby. It's basically totally built by AI, so that brings us ahead of the market.
What to think about this market here that is growing so much? Brazil now regulating the market, and other countries too with a great potential. What do you think about this?
It's amazing, to be honest with you. This is our goal for this 2025. Of course, there's a lot of not just Brazil. We're talking about Peru, we're talking about Colombia, we're talking about Argentina, we're talking about Mexico. So different countries that are expanding the market a lot. And of course, our goal is Brazil. Exactly. But yeah, at the end of the day, we are looking for all the continents, and especially now that we are bringing all our workforce to LatAm, it's challenging, to be honest with you, but we love that. Exactly.
But what are the challenges, the main challenges that you could say for us?
That I can describe for you guys? Or yes, exactly, because for example, for us, that we are basically a new aggregator here in LatAm. All the people, they want to know what we are about, so that makes it's not trick, to be honest with you, but that gives us a chance to explain to all of our potential customers what we are talking about. And afterward, I say always to the customers, try us for a couple of months, and then you will decide, because at the end of the day, we're talking that this is there is a demand in the business industry, and of course, we are talking about you.